Hi guys, if this is the first video you clicked into on our channel, you are very welcome. Our regular viewers will know we are the Kenna Family Adventures, a fun-loving family of 5 from Northern Ireland who are mad about travelling and making memories together. We have lots of other destinations on the channel, but most of our content is focused on Orlando, Florida, our favourite place on earth and the undisputed #1 family vacation destination in the world. We vlog our trips and try to make our videos as helpful as possible by providing hints, tips, advice and useful information to help others plan and make the most of their valuable vacation time. We all know travelling with kids isn't easy, so we try to show you the reality of what it's like travelling with kids. We do restaurant reviews, hotel reviews, and we provide useful information on costs and daily spends as a family of 5. If you think you get any value out of this content at all, please hit that subscribe button and come along with us.
Hi guys.
Hi guys! Welcome to a new series. We are here at home in Northern Ireland. It is actually my birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old because it's embarrassing. And where are we going today?
Where are we going, kids?
Center Parcs.
Center Parcs Longford Forest.
Longford Forest. For the very first time. We've never done Center Parcs. I know it's so popular and people go all the time. We've never been, and there's been one open in Ireland for about 5 years now, I think. We actually had this booked in 2020 or 2021. And then had it cancelled because of COVID, and then we cancelled because of other reasons, and they let us change it a few times. And because it's my birthday weekend, we thought it'd be lovely to go down and spend a long weekend in Longford Forest as a family.
Yay.
Are you excited, kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for, Noah?
I'm excited for the swimming pool.
Yeah, same. Swimming.
Yep, all the slides.
Anyone
do love.
who knows us will know that we love swimming.
Yeah,
in the water
you'll
park,
know.
so.
Even when we go to Florida, Water Park Day is one of our favourite days, and the indoor water park down here at Longford Forest is meant to be fabulous. So we're first timers, so if you are interested in Center Parcs, we're going to show you what it's like, the whole process from checking in. We'll do a tour of the lodge and then all the facilities, and we'll get lots of footage down there to show you what it's all about. Are we going to go? So we live about 3 hours away from there, so we've got a journey. We've got to drop the cat and the dog off, and then we've got a journey down there, and I think you can check into the lodge from
4 p.m. Now you can pay extra and upgrade to 2 p.m. I believe it's €50, but we didn't feel it was worth it. And knowing us, we'll probably be late anyway, so there wasn't any point.
Of course we will. We're going to be late, so we give ourselves plenty of time. It's now about...
We'll aim to get there for 2, and if we do, perfect.
Aim to get there for 2. So we'll take you along with us, show you what the journey's like, and show you what it's all about.
Yeah.
So we're on our way.
We are on our way. The cat and dog are away for their little holiday for the weekend.
They are, and the kids are in the back quite content with all their technology.
Headphones.
Not listening to a thing we say, are
Completely oblivious. Completely oblivious.
they? It's 10:38 and we're just about to set off now from Antrim, so we'll check in a bit further down the road.
So from where we live in Northern Ireland, it takes us about an hour to get to the border, and then the rest of the time is in Southern Ireland. As is the case with kids, we had to stop for a pee stop, and luckily we're in a deserted area with a few farmers' fields around and nothing there but sheep and cows, which worked out quite handy. So it took us about 4 hours altogether to get here, which was longer than anticipated. It was a long old journey, but absolutely worth it once you see that sign and you know you're close by, and you start driving down this track all surrounded by the forest. We're almost here.
Oh, and they have their Christmas decks up. I can't believe it.
On the 1st of November.
I see reindeers and everything.
Oh wow! I'm sure it's going to be beautiful here tonight, but yeah, it's a bit premature for Christmas. Isn't
No,
it?
it's never too early. Huh?
No.
I'd have my tree up if I could.
I know you would.
I think Disneyland do the same.
Yeah, they do. They do straight after Halloween. They're all up. So a little bit of a queue there. We're probably sitting there about a good 10-15 minutes, but we're moving reasonably quick. I think it's just, I said it's about 20 to 3, and obviously check-in time for the lodges is at 4 o'clock. So I think everyone arrives around the same time, which creates a wee bit of a backlog, but there seems to be 2 or 3 options once you get down here at Split, so it should be okay. I'm going to show you a bit more of this just so you can see the system. So they had a really good setup here for check-in. There's loads of staff around directing you where to go. You pull up at a window, there's someone there to help. They ask you about your reservation, they tell you where lodge is, they give you a map, they tell you about check-in time. It's 10 a.m. you can check in from and use the facilities. The lodges you can get into from 4 p.m. and you have to be out by 10 a.m. the next morning. So we are here.
We're here.
We're in. There's a little bit of a queue getting in there. We showed some footage. Staff really helpful. The check-in service was pretty good. They had about 6 windows open. We can't check into the lodge until 4 p.m. or we can't enter the lodge until 4 p.m. So we're parked up about 10 to 3 now. We're parked up.
It's busy, isn't it?
So busy. You're just going to pan around so you can just see the sheer volume of cars. This is only one section of the car park. It is massive. So we are going to go down, have a bit of an explore, and we're going to try and find the swimming pool and go and have a dip for an hour or so, and then come back.
For that.
We're allowed to take the car down when it does get to 4 o'clock. We can take the car down, unload, unpack, but then we have to bring the car back, and the car stays in the car park. So no cars in the actual site, which is great, and I'll stay here for the weekend. Everybody excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's go find a swimming pool.
Let's go.
So it is absolutely massive around here. There's bikes everywhere. Biker time. Huh? Biker time. So we just went for the scenic route. We followed the road that you drive on the whole way round until it turned round, and then went down. And the road we have to come takes us straight back in the other direction. So you could just cut across the car park, walk across as soon as you see a little zebra crossing, rather than walk the whole way round. And you might save yourself 10 minutes. Izzy, is it going to be nice later? Yeah. It's beautiful here. You really feel like you're out. And look, they have Christmas lights down here.
I feel quite relaxed already.
Yeah, you can't help it when you're here in the middle of nature. We just shown, look, they have around all the posts, they have fairy lights and everything. So, and they have some big lights up there hanging from the trees. So that's going to be beautiful when it's all lit up later. So that big glass building you see in the background there is the water park. And you can see they're putting a big Santa sled and all the Christmas stuff up. 1st November, it's all happening. Beautiful. And look, there's a beautiful lake. That brown building over there, I believe that's the apartments for couples. You don't need a big lodge and one thing or another. And here is the lake where they have water sports, and you can hire out pedals and swan boats and stuff in there, I think. Is that right?
We have got one of those plans.
Have we?
We're getting a peddler a day.
Oh, very good.
You didn't even know?
I didn't know about half of it. Look, they have a lazy river. You can go in this way. Look, and then you go out, and then look. Wow, it's like a fearless river. It's outside. You go from the outside the whole way around, then look, then must go back inside again. And do you know what? This is lovely weather for it, actually. Yes, yeah, it's quite mild. No, it's quite mild.
It's cold, it's not hot, it's perfect. It's nice.
This reminds me of the weather we had the day we went to Center Parcs a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Proper Christmas trees up. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and put the decks up after this, aren't we?
We're like Halloween in August and we're here.
Christmas, yeah. Oh. Right, how do we get? That's the coffee house. So that's Sports Plaza. Must be on around the corner here. Oh, is it? That looks good, doesn't it, darling? Yeah. So we got all the way to the swimming pool, and like an absolute numpty, I realised I hadn't brought the other bag. We had one big bag with us, had the towels in it, but all our swimmers were in a separate bag, stupidly. So top tip, pack one bag, towels, swimmers, goggles, everything in one place, and then you got it. I had to go all the way back to the car park, which was a pain. The others took a bit of advantage and had a little mooch around, had a look at the restaurants, the gardens, the fountains, and went in to pick up some things in the little supermarket.
Okay, lead the way, guys. Oh, there's a Christmas tree. Oh, that's so cute. You can push that if you want to. Yay. Oh, so there's your barbecues and your fire logs. Is there donuts? Oh, so they have discounted things as soon as you come in, which is good. Ghostbuster Krispy Kreme, are you serious? Oh, we'll come and get some tomorrow. I'm sure they go early, so you have all your drinks. A Red Bull is $2.59. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can live with that, is it? Oh, look at this, Jake.
More donuts. There's more donuts. Oh, I want some.
Oh, who needs brownies when you got donuts? They have the big marshmallows in here, €5. Bananas. All the bread that you would need. Brioches, burger buns. Let's see if they have the Nutella. That's what I have forgotten. The Nutella. Okay, there it is, guys. Pick the big one up. The big one. And we will go and pay.
What have you got, Esme? Nutella.
Ready?
You pushing around trolley?
So we got the goods there, Jacob. You'll be all good for the morning now, won't you? Yes.
So about 20 minutes and 3,000 steps later, I'm back with the bag, and it's Tech 2 for going to the swimming pool. This subtropical paradise is complimentary. It's included in your stay when you book any Center Parcs vacation, and it is classed as Ireland's largest indoor water park. It has rides, slides, splash pools, splash areas for the really young kids. It's heated to 29.5 degrees all year round, and you can go as often as you want during your stay. There's loads of lifeguards around, so we always felt safe and secure in here with the kids, plenty of staff. We brought our own towels, but you can rent towels here. They are €2.50 per towel. It's not a lot of money, but if you're hiring towels a few times during your stay, it all adds up. So we just took our own. When you check in, you get given wristbands which open the door to the lodges. It also gets you access to the lockers in the Subtropical Paradise. Just remember a top tip, take a note of the colour of the area you're in and the number of your locker. The amount of times we got lost because I was convinced we were in a different area and it took us ages to find the locker. You don't have a key, so you just have to remember the number. Esme absolutely loved this little area. It's one of the splash areas with a climbing frame and slides and one thing and another, and she had an absolute ball in here. Remember, we got here quite late given the time we left. You can go on site from 10 a.m. and use the facilities even though you can't get in your lodge till 4 p.m. You can absolutely spend the day in here on the day you arrive too, so be savvy and make the most of it if you're close by. So there's two of these little splash areas all together, one for the older kids around Esme's age and one for the really little ones, the little toddlers that need supervision from their mum and dad. There's also a wave pool, a lazy river, an outdoor river rapids, outdoor swimming pool, and then there's loads of water slides as well. Just to run through the height requirements for some of those, the tropical cyclone is 1.22 meters. The wild water rapids, which is the outside rapids that we'll show you in a bit, you have to be able to swim. You're not allowed to have someone in your arms. You're not allowed to carry a baby down there. You have to be a strong swimmer, and they were asking people to see them swim. And Esme's a strong swimmer. She goes to lessons, but they wanted to see her swimming across the pool before they'd let her go in the rapids. The typhoon water slide is also 122, and Twister is just 1 meter, so you can get on that with a smaller child. The wave pool, whirlpools and the lazy river, I think you need to be 8-year-old to go on your own, otherwise you need to have an adult with you. They have this little burger joint, fast food area. Again, price is not too bad considering where you are, and it's handy sometimes. You know, it's like if you're in here for a long time, you're going to get hungry, the kids will get hungry, so you can come here and grab a pizza, a burger, hot dog, some chips and things like that, and it was a great little spot. So we are just out of the tropical, what is it? Tropical water park thing. Subtropical water paradise. Well done, Jack. You remembered it word for word. That was brilliant in there. So good. And we're just finished. We are heading around to get the car, and then we're going to go to the lodge.
Can't wait to see it.
Cannot wait to see it, and they're meant to be fantastic. So we're going to go and do that, and then we're going to get ready, get settled in, get unpacked, and then head for dinner.
Yes, and dinner tonight is at Hucks.
So we're at Hucks. There's a number of different restaurants here. Hucks is an American diner, ribs, chicken, burgers, all American fare. There's also an Indian, and there is an Italian called Bella Italia. We're booked into all of them.
All
is that
of
right?
them, we are indeed.
Okay, so we're just going to head round, get the car, get to the lodge. We'll show you the lodge when we get there. I'm really excited to see it, actually.
But so far, first impressions, I love it.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Staff seem quite friendly. A couple of issues in there. We went in, the rides were down, the slides, but then they went back up. And then at the end, I was waiting for ages for the wave pool to come on, but there was an issue with the wave pool, and then they had to close the kids area as well. Because, yeah, I think there's an issue with like the pumps or something. So he did say they're working hard to get it fixed. I'm sure it'll be up and running in no time. One of these things happen in water parks, don't they? So what can you do? Okay, so
We'll see you at the lodge.
We will see you at the lodge. So here we are. 203 Birch. So is this us? 203, baby! I like it. Right, how do we get in?
Right, so you just tap your wristband
Okay.
against the door and it will open.
Okay. I was looking at the window.
Okay, guys, let's go
Beautiful.
and see what it's all about.
Go. Enjoy, little peeps. Let's go. Let's go to kisses.
Whoa!
This is giant. Like a whiteboard door.
What do you think, guys?
It's huge. Amazing. I love this place.
Come and explore.
A TV.
So we were staying in a 3-bedroom lodge and it was 203 Birch. We absolutely loved this. It's really modern, absolutely beautiful decor and so much space. We have done a separate full lodge tour and review for you. That video will be coming up on the channel shortly, but just as a little snippet here to show you around. Absolutely beautiful place.
I could easily spend a week here.
Oh my goodness.
So nice.
So you could, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, techies, have you had fun with the blackboard?
Yeah, we've kept on the welcome to Center Parcs, but do this.
Subscribe to the Kenna Family Adventures. I love it. Always selling. Well done, Jackos. Ezzy, are you ready to go for a nice din-dins at Hucks? Yeah? Hungry?
I'm starving. I really want that burger. Yum,
Let's
yum,
go. Mummy,
I'm so looking forward to
look
the
at
food.
this.
I am ready
Mummy,
for this.
you look beautiful.
Well, that was very, very quick to turn around that and get hair straightened again and get out, but we're there. We're 5 minutes late.
If you can look this good that quick,
Aw, thank
wonderful.
you. And let's get one of you, huh? Birthday boy.
Well, you know-
Scrubs up. Well, look at this. He's got his new jumper on.
I'll do my best.
Looking
I'll do my
handsome, you
best.
boys.
Let's go and get some grub.
Let's go and get some American food.
So, not to state the obvious, but you are in a forest here, so as much as there's lighting for the lodges and some of the pathways are lit up, you can see here it is really, really dark. So I would strongly advise you to bring torches just so you can get safely to and from the lodge to the car and one thing or another. We were so lucky that Birch 203 was only literally about an 8-minute walk from the centre of the village. So we decided on Hucks, the American diner, for my birthday dinner. We do love American food. We go to the States quite often and we love the food out there. Burgers, wings, fried chicken, ribs, brisket, all that stuff. We're all over it. We have done a separate full restaurant review on Hucks so we can show you a bit more about it in a bit more detail. But you can probably see from our faces here, we did enjoy it. Esme really wanted pasta and they were able to get her a tomato pasta from the Italian next door, which was great. I think they shared the kitchen perhaps. And you can see from these shots, the rest of our food was absolutely beautiful. They also had a self-serve ice cream. Here it is, and you could go and help yourself as often as you want at about €5, which was a bargain. So this is the Sports Plaza, an absolutely huge indoor area. On the right hand side here you see they have a huge sports bar, very casual, no reservations required. You just walk in there, grab a seat and it's all casual dining, food, burgers and things like that. On the left hand side you can see here they have American pool, again a bar area in there as well. And right out the back you can see beyond Noah there they have an indoor sports area. They do absolutely everything here. So there's the pool, there's table tennis, they have dance classes, there's badminton, there's squash courts, there's glow-in-the-dark table tennis, they have football, they have an interactive ball wall fun for the young kids where they throw balls at a screen that has things going on, at cartoon characters going across it. They have fitness classes, they have a gym, you can go to get a gym pass while you're in there, and they do football. Everything is absolutely huge and there's something for everyone to do. Now what I would say is you have to book in advance normally. You can turn up on the night and say do you have a spare pool table, but sometimes we found there was a long wait. We did book everything in advance before we went. Sometimes you did get it a little bit cheaper by doing that, but more importantly you just guaranteed your slot and it meant we could work our day around that. We knew we were going here after dinner for pool table, one thing or another. The prices are all on the app. I would certainly advise download the Center Parcs app. All the information regarding prices and all the activities, the restaurants, everything is available on there. You can do all your reservations, you can book, you can pay, you can check if there's any changes to your situation. It is an absolute godsend when you come to a place like this with so many activities. The activities aren't cheap, I'll be honest with you. They're, it's not the cheapest things to do, but if you select the ones that you're more keen on or the ones that you really want to do, that like we did, then everyone can have fun without it costing the earth. If you went in and just did absolutely everything, you would be spending thousands of euros on a 3-night trip. It's insane how much there is to do and the cost involved with it all. But there's only so much you can do in a day, so you pick and choose what suits you and your family. So we just finished pool here at the Sports Plaza. Everyone got a game.
It was so fun, wasn't it?
Did you enjoy that, kiddies?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Me and Noah had about a 45-minute long.
Yeah, it's not.
Me and Paul got about 15 minutes. How's that fair?
Well, we still got a game done in that time.
We did,
And
to be fair.
the boys took about 45 minutes. Jackie was down to one ball for about half an hour and just couldn't get it in.
And I just came boom, boom.
And Esme did great.
Esme.
Didn't you? So well for
So
her
first time. Everyone's getting a bit tired now
Starting to
after a
lag.
long journey and then swimming all day. We're going to head back and chill out at the lodge.
We're going to go for our first walk in the forest.
Woo!
As a fam. Let's do
So we can
it.
find a gruffalo.
Yeah.
So this is us on our short 10-minute walk back to the lodge. Just while we're doing this, a couple other top tips for you to help you out. What I'd say is always leave yourself plenty of time to get to your activities. We had pool booked for 7 p.m. for example. Make sure you're out of the restaurant and you're there before 7 p.m. They get really strict on holding it. They'll hold it for a certain period of time and then they'll give it away and they won't refund your money. So the place can be bigger than you think, and depending on where you are, if you're in the lodge, give yourself time to walk there, or if you are at dinner, make sure you give yourself time to get the check and everything and pay, to give yourself time to get there. You don't want to lose out after pre-booking and paying in advance. Also, wear comfy shoes. You do a lot of walking down here and comfortable trainers are an absolute must. You can have bikes, of course, but we're so close we didn't need them. We're not big bike riders, so we didn't bother. You can hire bikes there or bring your own, of course. So welcome back to Lodge 203.
Welcome.
What a fantastic evening we've had. As you can see, we are all back in our jammies, in our onesies.
All
and
cozy in
all
front of the
cozy.
fire.
You can't see it. We have a fire lit over here just to make it cozy. Not that it was needed because it was like a sauna in here when we got back.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how handy this lodge is. It was literally about an 8-minute walk
Yeah, not even.
Yeah.
I'd say,
from
wasn't
the
it?
village plaza where all the restaurants and the sports plaza and that are. It took us about 8 minutes to walk back here. So handy.
So quick. I had actually debated on actually hiring the bikes because I was worried about the distance, but we
It's not
definitely don't
needed.
need them, do we? We'll be fine.
It's
here.
not needed at
Yeah,
all.
it gave me the chills because it was like pitch black and it's just like a forest. You don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
it's a
is
good
pretty well lit.
area.
The pathways are lit up, and you can see the
Yeah.
lights of all the paths of the lodges, and you can see the lights on the lodges themselves. There's plenty of lights about,
But I
it
suppose
is,
where you're coming from is you're not used to
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
out in the dark in the forest.
and you are looking out. You know, as much as you can see the lodges. Behind the lodges, it's dark forest, which is
Yeah.
cool. I can't wait to look out in the
Yeah.
morning, and hopefully see some wildlife. So, it's been great. We had a lovely meal at Hucks. We will put a separate restaurant review up for Hucks, but we put snippets in from earlier. We liked it. I thought the food was
Yeah,
lovely.
very good. I didn't know what to expect before we went
Yeah.
because I'd heard mixed reviews, but for what we had, I thought it was very good.
Completely agree. Completely agree. We had no complaints at all. The kids particularly like the soft serve ice cream option. So you just get a small bowl. It's like €5 or $4.95, and you can go up and it's like an ice cream machine, like a Mr. Whippy, and you go up and help yourself. There's chocolate pieces, strawberry sauce, chocolate sauce, sprinkles, whatever you want. It's make your own. Come back, and apparently you can go up and help yourself as much as you want. So we probably still would have been there.
Yeah.
The boys still would have been there, but it was for the fact that we had reservations to go and play pool, which you've seen already, of course.
Yeah.
We spent 45 minutes playing one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had that major
But you're getting
comeback.
better. They're getting better, aren't they? You enjoyed it, didn't you, Babs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever the ball was like across the whole entire table, I would just hit it a little bit to get it closer. And then
Yeah,
Esme would
that's
pot
how
in.
it works. Well done. Good team effort. So, thoughts on at the end of our first day at Center Parcs, Mummy?
It's exceeded my expectations so far. I did not really know what we were coming to. I've heard lots of people say good things about Center
Yeah.
Parcs. Haven't actually really heard anything bad from anyone I
No.
know. So anyone I've spoken to has recommended it. So it's been nice to try it for ourselves. And yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I really do. It's given me a little bit of Davy Crockett vibes
From Disneyland Paris.
Paris, but obviously a much nicer
it's more upscale. The lodge is
yeah.
more upscale than
Yeah.
what you get at David Crockett's, of course. I would agree. I think it's exceeding my expectations so far. I just love the fact that you can switch off from everything else. You know, the car's parked. We're not going to see the car for 3 days, and we're just going to walk between here and where we go and do the activities and the restaurants and the pool and things like that. We're booked in for bowling, I think, tomorrow night.
We are.
And food-wise, we're booked into an Indian.
We're going to.
Oh, I can't wait for
yeah,
that. That's
The
made
kids
me
have just
hungry.
started eating Indian food
Yeah.
recently, or these two have certainly. So we're very excited that we can all share an Indian
tikka
together.
masala, rogan josh,
Oh.
all that.
All over that.
Papadums, chutneys,
Beautiful.
naan breads.
Beautiful. So,
bread.
yeah, I've had an amazing birthday, amazing first day at Center Parcs. Can't wait for the next few days. Feel really relaxed already just
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
The lodge is incredible, and I think everyone's had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had fun, Ezzy?
Yeah.
What was your best bit?
The poo.
Yeah, I thought.
Of course,
she
because
said
you are
that.
you are a
Mine was
water
the
baby, aren't you?
food. Mine was the food.
The food, yeah.
And Noah?
Yeah.
Mine was definitely the lodge because I thought we were just gonna stay in like a shack.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I
I
had
thought we were
dreams.
just staying like this wooden shack,
Yeah,
which is made out of wood.
I had dreams where it was just wooden panels, and then there was just this corner with walls blocked off and like a little tiny bed inside.
I'm really impressed that you thought so much about Center Parcs in advance that you had a dream about it. Okay. So look, we really hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. We've tried to show you as much as possible. We're also trying to be considerate to those who are out and about, and it is busy here. So it's really hard to get footage without there being people in it, but we're doing our best to try and get footage to show you the facilities and the restaurants and everything else without it being
Too intrusive
too
for other
intrusive to other people, because
Yeah.
that's not what we're about. So hope you enjoyed it. I know we struggled. We always research our trips, as I'm sure you're aware, but we really struggled to find many
On Longford Forest.
on Longford Forest.
Yeah.
There's loads of the Center Parcs in mainland UK, but this Longford Forest one, there wasn't many. It's maybe like 5-minute snippet videos that someone had put together, but no talking about the facilities and giving their opinions and doing full room tours and doing restaurant reviews and that. So hopefully anyone who's watching this will find this useful, because that's why we do it. We love making the videos, but primarily it's to help others plan and get the most out of their holiday. And I know Center Parcs is popular, so hopefully you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you have, what should they do?
Well, there's only one thing you have to do. Well, 3. Like.
Subscribe.
And hit that notification button
So you
never miss a video
ever
again.
Good night from the Kenna Family Adventures. Bye. Okay.
Keep that in as bloopers.
Bah. Bah.